Okay, guys, I wanted to come back on here because I just had a moment to type out. If you guys saw my message yesterday, this is for those who are in a twin flame dynamic who might be at the stage now where you are really wanting to try to release your twin flame, okay? If you're at the point where you're trying to move on, if they're not making any form of, or at least not that you can see, in the 3D, right? Any form of progress, and you have just decided that it's time for you to put yourself out there and try to detach more. So this is separate from regular detachment, right? This is actually trying to release them. Doesn't mean you don't love them. Doesn't mean you don't care anymore or anything like that. It's just for your own benefit, right? So like I always tell you guys, you're part of one consciousness because they are you, you are them. So you can't really cut a cord, okay? So I typed this out. I don't have a printer here. Usually I can print at work, but obviously I'm not at work. So I'm going to read it off my computer. So if I look to the side, that's why. So you can't cut a cord because the cord would then be consciousness itself, right? What you can do is release energetic entanglement, emotional looping, and borrowed weight so that your nervous system, heart, and intuition can breathe again, basically, okay? Especially for the divine feminines, you've carried a lot because you can not only what you're going through, but you can energetically pick up what they are also going through if you're truly connected, right? So here I asked Spirit for a few different ones. You might want to get a pen and write these down. At some point I might make a PDF thing for all my stuff that I put out there. If anyone's interested to buy them, then I will, but to take notes. Okay, so instead of releasing him, the cord reframe is about, I release what is no longer mine to carry, okay? This allows love to remain without attachment, obsession, and depletion, okay, which I said that at 222. Number one, the oversoul rebalancing ritual, okay, which is not a cord cutting ritual. This is what you'll need: a candle, a bowl of water, maybe rose quartz or clear quartz, okay? The best time to do it is evening, bath time, candlelight time, is what Spirit told me. So sit down comfortably in a place, one hand over your heart and one hand over your solar plexus. Light the candle and say this out loud if possible. It's very important to speak things into existence, not just in your mind, okay, guys? It gives more power behind your voice. The whole world was spoken in a word. That's how powerful words are. This is what you'll say, okay? So take those action steps and then say, I honor the oversoul connection between us. I now release all energy that is not aligned with my highest good, my peace, and my present moment. Then number 3, visualize the shared oversoul as light. Then you'll see a portion gently returning to your body, not leaving, but coming home, okay? It's a lot of his visual. See his portion, or the masculine's portion, naturally returning to him. No force, no rejection. Dip your fingers into the water, touch your heart, and touch your forehead. Close with this. I remain whole, I remain sovereign, I remain open to healthy love. Okay? This is about rebalancing instead of severing. Okay, guys? The second one is for your nervous system release, okay? This is really key to do, guys. The twin flame bond often stays active because the body is holding vigilance, not because the soul wants attachment. Try this daily for 5 minutes, daily, okay? Number 1, inhale slowly for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. As you exhale, say silently, or you can say, I would prefer aloud, really. I am safe in my own energy. This teaches your nervous system it no longer needs to monitor him, as the divine feminine struggles with, right? that's part of the feminine aspect, the motherly, nurturing aspect, right? Number 3, the borrowed weight, journal release. Write this once, then you could either burn it or you could tear the page, okay? Think about this when you're writing it. What emotions, worries, or thoughts am I holding that belong to him and not to me? Okay? Then either burn it or tear the page after you write this declaration. I release responsibility for healing, for your healing, okay? Timing, awakening, and choices. I trust the intelligence of the oversoul to manage what I do not need to carry. This is very powerful because many twin flames stay energetically linked through that caretaker energy, okay? Number 4, what you could do. Boundary without blocking, which is energetically. Say this daily for 1 week. Only energy rooted in mutual presence, clarity, and respect may reach me. This doesn't block love. It blocks noise, longing loops, and psychic pulls. Okay, guys? Number 5, the hard truth. Said gently, sometimes the desire to release his energy isn't about the bond itself, right? It's about your soul saying to you, I'm ready to live again. And that is not betrayal of an oversoul. It's integration. Okay? So you shouldn't be feeling guilty about any of this, feminine. What you may notice is less obsessive thinking, Spirit said to me. Now, this is something I'm learning too, right? Emotional quiet, not numbness. Dreams shifting or decreasing. Stronger sense of self, unexpected peace. Even when your love remains. Okay? And so I asked Spirit if you could create an affirmation, if you could tell me, give me one to create for the feminines. Where is my writing at? Oh yeah, here it is. So this is about, I asked for twin flame, energy release, and sovereignty affirmation, okay? There's my Loki getting into stuff as usual. Okay, you guys ready? I honor the connection that exists at the soul level. 1 second, my cat's getting it. I tell you guys this all the time. He does this every time I'm busy, right? I honor the connection that exists at the soul level. I no longer carry what is mine to hold. I call my energy fully back into my body, my heart, my life. I release emotional weight, longing, responsibility that does not serve my peace. I am whole within myself. I am safe in my own energy. Love does not require suffering, waiting, or self-abandonment. What is meant for me will meet me in clarity, presence, and mutual choice. I remain open to real, healthy, grounded love. I choose peace without guilt. Okay, guys? So these are some things that you could do. It's very powerful. It seems like basic stuff, right? But it's all about your intention. It's about speaking things out. It's about being consistent. And this is truly about integration and coming back to yourself, right? So you shouldn't feel guilty or feel like you're abandoning your twin, because you're not. This is actually a form of self-love that is actually going to help your twin in the long run, okay? I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And like I said, I will reopen January 3rd, and I will be catching up on the readings going forward. Okay, guys? Have a great one. Also, I have other teachings. I'll put the link to my collection of teachings in here. I have other twin flame teachings if you've just found me and need some more help. All right, guys, have a great one.